gale ke tuka molelo diphilo ke na le ngwaga tse tharo ke betsa comedy marapo bitso la me ke bofelo ke batla go tshwana le tshepo ke batla go tshwana tlhalefo ke spana ka thata ke tinto 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 tinto.
On the Juice 2.0, good morning going out to you, B-Dub, Africa, the rest of the world. My name is TKay, and welcome to it, your favorite YouTube channel as well. So you're already on it. I need you to click subscribe, and let's get on it. The guest in the building, his name is Lloyd Totego in the building. Good morning, welcome to the show, my broski.
Yo, what up?
What it do?
I'm good, bro.
Yeah, good to have you in the building, man.
Yeah, nah.
You're long to everybody that comes on the show. Is almost like a long time coming type of thing.
Yeah, true.
We've been trying to do this for a minute.
I know we bump into each other a lot and we keep saying, nah, you know how black people keep saying, nah, we'll talk tomorrow. So we've been doing this for like a month now.
Yeah.
So I'm here now.
Finally you're here. You're brand and artist manager. You're a brand consultant. You're a marketing and events consultant. You're a lot of things, co-founder of Innovation Clan. You're a co-founder of Architects of Groove that are involved in the Day Club as well as Suit and Tie.
And then I also do digital marketing. So I have an agency for that. Yep.
It's a lot of things. You're a businessman, or are you the businessman?
I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be. Yeah.
So many things. You're only 30 years old, dude. How do you?
Why are you saying only? I feel old, bro.
Dude, I feel old too. I'm 31. 30. I'm 31, and
I was actually. It was my little brother's birthday last week, and so my dad just turned around and looked at me. He's like, "Nigga, you're 30. You don't have a kid. You don't have anything."
Yeah.
I'm like, it's one of those things.
I think after you cross the 30 mark, it's like, we left. Yeah. Even the young, you can't holler at the youngins anymore. It's just like,
it's different, bro.
It's different, dude.
It's different. Touch it. It's different.
But how are you at that age and have all of these things going on that we've mentioned? How do you come about to be this person at this age right now?
I think everything fell into place, right?
Yeah.
Like everything you mentioned right now.
Yeah.
If you look at it, everything is in sync. So from brand management, artist, talent management to digital marketing to booking agent to all these things, they all came in sync. So I don't think the weird thing is I was not actually supposed to be doing this, so everything just came together.
Nice.
You know?
Nice.
Like with the artist management thing, it was not something that I had planned.
Yeah.
It just happened because one of my friends actually called me one day and then he was like, I have a problem. I need someone that I can trust. Please help me out with this.
Oh.
And that was ATI in 2017.
Dope. Yeah. 2017.
Yeah.
And still now, you managing ATI still?
I do know we parted ways in 2018.
Yeah.
But it was mutual. It was nothing like...
No beef.
Nah. It was just one of those things where if a relationship doesn't work or if it's toxic, you're like, nah. But it was still cool. I still do some of these bookings though.
So do you think that everything that apparently has happened to ATI over the past weekends would not have happened had you still been in the book?
I think everything happens for a reason.
Yeah.
So I was there in his life for a reason and I was out of his life for a reason. But I'm still there. So everything that's happening to him now, or that's happening around him, that's his journey, not mine.
I like that. Sharp dude, huh? Where do you get this? Do you read a lot, dude?
No, I was just born with a little bit of wisdom, I guess.
Yeah, it ain't tricking if you got it. Speaking of managing, right? Yeah. You spoke about ATI. You guys are not together anymore. You're managing Chama Girl. You're managing William last KRM. You're managing Band T. Is this true? You're managing Sadie as well?
Okay, let me explain the two.
Yeah.
Used to with William, we I think our relationship started last year.
Yeah.
Was it last year or this year? Not too sure. But I'm a brand consultant for him.
Yeah.
So I don't do management per se.
Nice.
But what I do is I'm more into corporate, right? So I do endorsements and sponsorship deals. So I'm more on the corporate stuff. So right now, who his manager is more.
Right.
But I do his Botswana bookings and sponsorship and brand management here.
Dope.
So that's what I do. And then with Sadie, I worked with her for like 4 years, but I still consult here and there, but I'm not with her anymore.
Okay.
I'm left with Banty, Casper. I do FME as well. I do Stuga Chef, the chef.
Right.
And then I still work around with a lot of people. So this year I just put a halt on a lot of actually working with artists as management. So I do consultancy a lot.
What are you? Have you gotten busier with that and the other stuff?
I've gotten busier with the digital marketing agency, so I started focusing on that, and then also events. So
yes.
With artist management, you can't do a lot of stuff if you're not focusing a lot on the artists, so you neglect them. So sometimes you need to appreciate that and say that if you're dealing with a lot of your own stuff, you need to give them leeway to say, let me deal with my stuff. Because if you're dealing with an artist and you're managing them, it's like you're having your own child. You have to be with them
24/7. Yeah. What is the best thing about, also maybe before you get to the best thing about brand consultancy, right?
Yeah.
What is the most amazing thing that you love about brand consultancy?
You know what the nice thing about it is, when you're working with a brand that's a human being alone, right? Turning it into a brand is a very tricky thing. Like unlike unlike a product, you know what to expect. Because when you open a can of cold beans, you know it's beans.
It's beans that's coming out.
When you open a Coke, it's Coke.
Yeah.
But when it's a human being, they evolve, right? So when you're saying brand, today could be something else, tomorrow could be something else. So it's really nice unpacking that and experiencing someone go through that journey. So that's what I love, and having people understand that their brand is the very tricky thing, because a lot of people don't know that their brand. They think they're celebrities, but they don't know them. There's a difference between being a celebrity and being a brand.
I needed to ask that. Yeah.
So celebrity is the likes. Let me give you an example of social media.
Yeah.
It's someone clicking on a like and liking your post, right?
Yeah.
That's being a celebrity. That's people viewing and seeing you a lot. That's you're a familiar face.
Yes.
But being a brand, it's something that people can see value in.
Ooh.
That's the difference, right? So when you're a brand, you're valuable. When you're a celebrity, you're just known. That's the two. Those are the two differences.
But you could agree with me that you can use your being known to being valuable. Is it possible?
You can use.
Could you connect the two?
Not actually.
Okay.
Actually, you can try turn it, but you have to understand that by the moment you make that switch, you're becoming a brand. You get what I mean?
Yes.
Here's my thing. It's like you have a show now, you're known.
Yeah.
But you turning that into monetary value is up to you, and how you turn you being known into something that's monetary. You need to explain to people why they need to invest in you. Because knowing you doesn't mean that I can put money on you.
Yeah, it doesn't necessarily.
I can know you because you drink a lot. That's it. But you can explain to me that I drink a lot because of. Take for example, Henyana. He turned his drinking into something that became fashionable.
Dude.
And then he realized
just
later,
like that.
And then he realized later that I drink and people like this thing. Yeah. But now I can MC, so I can make it cool. But now he's turned it into a brand.
It's a whole brand now.
But now he can't drink the way he used to drink before.
Yeah, because it's a brand. Man, 8:20 is your time. You're on the Juice 2.0. We're learning so much from this dude over here. You couldn't have learned anything else more from anyone else. He's the perfect dude to teach you about brand consultancy, marketing, and all that managing that you'll be doing with your artists. His name is Lloyd, and I need you to stay tuned for more Lloyd on the Juice 2.0. Franston, good morning. What it is? It's your time. You're on the Juice 2.0. My guest in the building is Lloyd Totego, who is in the building and having a good time. We're just catching up with who he is, what he gets up to, only on the Juice 2.0. Like I said, and I always say, we bring only the juiciest people in the country, man, and in Africa and in the whole world. And this dude, every time I see him around the city, he's having a good time with a lot of dudes, but mostly with a lot of honeys. What's up with that, dude? Always surrounded with honeys. What is this thing, Lloyd?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Young Lloyd.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Young Lloyd.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you're into events, right?
Yeah.
And ladies love going out. Do you feel like, because you're architect of Groove, right? We'll talk about what exactly it is.
Yeah.
And then the day club, and then we'll also speak about the suit and tie events and all of that. So many honeys then go to these spots, right? Do you feel you just get with the territory, whatever comes with the territory, or you're mainly just focused about the business? Let's go out there, have money, get the bag, have a good time while we at it. How do you balance those two?
There's a thin line between actually balancing the two, because you can really can't curse, right?
Yeah, of course.
You can really, it's a thin line, right? Because you deal with a lot of women, so you need to know how to maneuver around it. Because the one thing, we live in a very sensitive world, right?
Yeah.
So
especially nowadays.
Exactly. So you can literally get overwhelmed by the attention and destroy everything that you're doing. Because women with events, they're also the women that you meet are also the people that attend your events, so they're your customers. So you're providing a service, so you need to be very careful about how you treat your customers.
Right.
Because if you treat your customers badly, which in this case women, then they won't come to your show. And don't forget, the more women come to your show, the more men come. So they're my driving. So I need to be very careful of that. So it's been very tricky in that instance. And also, getting a relationship when you're in this situation, it's a bit tricky.
What, are you in a relationship?
Huh?
You're not in a relationship because of that.
Huh?
What? It's like, what was that?
I don't know if your network is bad or what, but it's cool. It's cool. I'm currently not.
Just really think about it. Really,
I've thought about it. I mean, legally.
Yeah.
No one can hold anything against me.
Of course.
Legally.
Yeah. But
okay. I mean, I'm trying.
Yeah.
It's not working.
Tell me about the craziest thing that has ever happened to you from a woman that knows who you are, knows the kind of setup you have in your life, and was at your event.
So women, when you meet them, right?
Yeah.
They're like, I'm cool with everything. Okay. I know what you do. I know you have women around.
Yeah.
It looks cute and it's fun.
Right.
Until they get to the event. And then now they have to deal with the actual women around you. So now it's a respect thing. So it's I can't be the guy in a club or in an event where if a girl comes and says, oh, what she wants to talk to me, and tell her, no, I have a girlfriend, I can't talk to you.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So I always have to be open and I always have to be able to talk to everyone.
Right.
Now women don't like that.
They don't.
Right? So it becomes an accessibility situation with the respect situation. So understanding which girl is a customer and which girl is not becomes very tricky.
Dude.
Right? So now having to explain that and having to, that's why you can't have your girl go out with you all the time, because you're going to fight.
No, you're gonna fight. I know all about
Women
that.
will pick a fight out of nowhere. Like you'll come back from the bathroom and then she's just there fighting.
It's a fight.
With herself. She's just there fighting. So it's very tricky. It's very tricky.
Yeah.
But I think you also, it's the aspect of you being a person who knows yourself, and being respectful of what you're doing.
Exactly.
So it's a very important thing to have respect and discipline. Discipline is the first thing that you need to have.
We had a conversation off air, and you and I could agree that possibly most corporate places in B-Dub have not come to the full understanding of what you guys do. Tell me a little bit about that and what you meant exactly. When you approach this person, do they really accept and understand whatever you're doing and therefore just run with it?
So basically what we're struggling with right now is, so I'm gonna give you an example of what the normal marketing would be, right?
Yeah.
So with digital marketing and eventing, events are the easiest way to sell your product.
Yes.
But it's not just the companies that don't understand, it's also the promoters that don't understand, right? So when you package your event, let me give you an example of the events that we do.
Yes.
Right? Instead of having 4,000 people or 1,000 people at an event, I have 500 people at an event. Instead of selling my ticket at $100, I'm selling it at 400. So I'm making the same money as a person who's having 1,000 people with less risk, right? But interaction between the 400 people is more, because now it's a more controlled environment.
Yes.
And people pay attention to a lot of stuff when they're less. When there's 1,000 people, you get annoyed by a lot of things.
Dude.
There's a lot of moving parts.
Yeah.
So you don't experience, so when you have a brand associating with you, when you have 1,000 people, there's no brand visibility and there's no brand attention. There's no product sale. Because now 1,000 people, a lot of them are more focused on what's going on within the event. There's security, their sound is bad, everything is bad, there's a lot of moving parts. But now when you're 400 people within an event, there's a lot of things that people pay attention to, where everything is placed. So if I have branding per se on the stage, someone is going to notice tomorrow that there was a certain brand on the stage.
Right.
And then the first thing they're going to realize is what they're drinking. So if I have an alcohol brand, there's visibility on say, oh, yesterday I had this. I had this. So it's about that. Also with businesses is they don't understand that with the numbers that they have to sell a product and the marketing that they need to do is very different, because brand placement is very important, right? Where you place your brand and association is very important. You can't place a brand that doesn't affiliate or associate with the crowd that's at the event.
Because then what are you doing,
A lot of things that we realize nowadays is a lot of things are forced. You're going to find someone who doesn't drink being put in a alcohol ad. And then you're like...
It's like, nah,
it doesn't make sense.
There's no relationship there.
It's us also trying to get people to understand that brand association and brand affiliation is very important. That's why a lot of influencer campaigns don't work, because people don't do it the right way. And I'm not gonna blame the influencers because they're hungry. I'm gonna blame the brand marketing guys and companies because they choose the easiest way. Let me give you an example. Micro influencing, right?
Yes.
It's the biggest thing right now. That's what people do. You don't get an influencer who has 10K followers or 100K. What you do is there's a lot of people on Twitter that have more retweets than your normal influencers.
Woo.
Let's say someone has 1,000 followers.
Yes.
You get 10 of those to tweet on a day. And then you pay them a certain amount, all of 10 of them.
Yes.
The same budget that you would give one influencer, you give to all those guys,
all
for
these
your
people
product.
to retweet.
And then you have talkability the whole day, instead of someone posting one picture of your product.
I can see that.
You hear what I mean?
I can see that.
So teaching people to move from that to that is very tricky, because you're going to get an influencer who's already marketing 10 other products.
Yes.
So what they do is they just put a flyer of your product. Look at the Fenty thing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, so basically that on its own, it was dope to see a lot of people getting associated with it.
Yeah.
But what was the impact?
None whatsoever.
Exactly.
None whatsoever.
So the other thing also is, don't make your brand... You know how Botswana are, right? So when you have a clothing brand, and then you decide, I'm going to give my product to so and so and so and so and so.
Yes.
Who are the cool kids or the influencers?
Right.
You're telling a normal Botswana that they can't be associated with that brand. So this brand is for
I've
so
never
and
really
so.
thought about that.
So people automatically assume it's not for us.
Dude, I've never really thought about that. Look, so then the next question is, you have obviously been very successful, because I think, in my opinion, you've gotten so good at mastering your craft, right? And even listening to you now, you sound like you have mastery over your craft. But where does it come from? Because you were telling me that you didn't even go to school for the things that you were talking about this morning. Where does this reservoir of knowledge come from?
I don't know. I think some of these things,
you also did say you're naturally a smart dude, right? So do you grasp things very quickly?
I'm a problem solver.
Yes.
I think that's the one thing that I realized later, because, like I said, moving from artist management to where I am now is when you realize all these things are in sync, because I solve problems, right? So with the events, the problem is entertainment.
Yes.
So people want entertainment, I give them a solution.
Right.
Artist management, they want to make money, they want to be known. Problem solver.
Right.
So with all these things, with also my knowledge and the background of coming from a business orientated family,
yes,
I had to grow up looking at someone who's my mentor, like family, parents and stuff like that, who is a businessman. So all of those things made me look at life in a more broader way, to say that I can make money off anything, especially do something that I actually love. So that's why I ended up doing what I'm doing now, and appreciating the fact that I have been able to grow around. Like, for me to get here, I grew around a lot of artists.
Yes.
Your V's, because when I grew up, we have a bar right back home.
Yeah.
We have a bar, we have a community hall. So we used
Where's back home?
Totome. I'm Kalanga.
Right.
Yeah. So we have all of those. So growing around that, seeing all these artists perform, I got interested in that. But I couldn't be a DJ. I can't dance to save my life also. So I then realized that, you know what, I love this.
Yeah.
And then I then later on grew nigga pop basically when I was growing up. So with black parents, they don't understand that aspect of it. When you're forward as a kid, when you have a kid,
it's an indication of something.
Yeah. When you have a kid who's very inquisitive about everything that they do or everything that happens around them, is the most amazing thing, because that person wants to learn the environment. And that means whatever they learn, then they come up with another problem that they need to solve. So it becomes an interesting thing. For me, it's a journey. So I might be in this journey now, but in the next 5 years, because I'm moving into something else now, that's totally not even entertainment or whatever.
That's crazy, dude.
So later on, I'm going to be something else, because I think this is just my journey until I decide this is not anymore, and then I do other things.
It's crazy. Let me push back a little bit. You had said, look, some brands would seem that because they're associated with cool people or cool kids in the town, then the ordinary person would say, maybe that's not mine. Your events. Let's talk about the Day Club.
Yeah.
Man, the Day Club is cool kids, bro. The Day Club. Man, that's cool kids everywhere. It's your baddies, it's your cool kids, it's your dudes that are like the it dudes of the town. Wouldn't a normal person looking inside, what's the thing, say, maybe that's not my thing. I'm just trying to push back on that.
No, I hear you.
Right.
But the thing is, you create demand, right? So everything I'm doing now, I've been studying for a long time. I frequently go to SA, right? Okay. So I have friends in SA. They're these guys who do homecoming events.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what I did and looked at it is, you're a person who likes you would want to go to a picnic, right? Mm-hmm. With your grass camp chair and chill.
Yeah.
But the only reason that you don't like doing that is because you don't want to be in a crowded space. Right? So there's a niche market.
Okay.
So there's people who actually want to go out to a garden event, but they don't want to be in a situation where they have a hustle of getting a cooler box, going online. Yeah. So I got those people and then told them, I can create the same atmosphere for you, but it's going to cost you double.
I see that.
So now it's costing you double, but you're sure of security, you're sure of parking, right? It's not for the cool kids, but unfortunately the cool kids want to be comfortable.
That's true.
You get?
That's true.
So I've created a market. There's a market for everything.
Yeah.
If you want to go to a crowded place and all those things, when you wake up in the morning, there's so many supermarkets that you can go to.
Yeah.
There's Shoppies, there's
places.
But
right.
there's preferences. So if there's a market for all those things, to say that anyone can decide what they want to do, why don't you do the same thing for events? So my events are not about necessarily cool kids, but if that's the market and that's what people see them as, that's cool. But if you realize our events, tickets are sold online.
Right.
And when they're sold out, There's no ticket sales. So it's strictly 400 people.
Yeah.
Once the tickets are done, they're done. So it creates demand.
I feel that. 8:40 is your time on the Juice 2.0. We're chilling with Lloyd in the building. I'm getting questions as well. We're going to take them right after this track over here from Mello and Sleazy. Apparently Mello and Sleazy were in town. Did you go?
No, it's today actually.
Oh, it's today.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks. Are you a big fan? It's a mostly Mello. It's a doom.
Nah, they're cool. They're in thing now. But
so house music, piano. What are we going with?
I'm a music lover.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I listen to everything.
You listen to, okay. What's your favorite piano track right now, man?
Oh, I'm listening to Gabza. The EP just put out now.
Yeah.
There's Ibusuku.
Okay.
And there's a song that he just did with is it Nkosta Sana Daughter and Murumba Peach. I'm actually listening to a lot of Murumba Peach.
Dope.
It's dope.
Who was talking about Murumba Peach? I think it was Soul Penduka talking about Murumba Peach at some point. 8:41 your time. We'll be back with more. Lloyd in the building. 8:46 your time in the building. My guest this morning is brand consultants and marketing. How do you describe yourself again?
In terms of
everything that you're doing right now.
I'm an aspiring entrepreneur, I guess.
Okay. Yeah. Aspiring entrepreneur.
Yeah.
Lloyd Totego is in the building. Catch him on 14962 real quick. That's the SMS line. Call him on 3956962 for your numbers to call in case you have a question to answer. We also have Instagram questions that came for you. We'll ask them in a few minutes. But for now, click subscribe on the YouTube channel. We appreciate you so much. The Juice 2.0. You, my good friend, are amazing. Right here. Right here. Do that thing. Let's go back to last week's episode. Palesa was in the building. Couple of comments and find out who said who. Actually, who said what? Who said who? So Palesa was the first one. It had to be pinned. She said, thanks for having me. And then Lebo Kelly Square. Good looking out. We appreciate you so much. You said, I can listen to Palesa all day, every day. Good looking out. Brian Anifasi, my brother. Appreciate you so much. You said, can't help but just fall in love with Palesa. All the best with helping the kids navigate this creature called life. And then moving right along, we got Pimelo Titira or Tihira. I love this conversation with the queen, and big up to you, TK, for asking the best questions. Appreciate you so much. Right along, moving, Whiskey the Rapper says, at Palesa Malefa, you're a special version of a young woman, and I wish most younger people could watch how you move and handle yourself. You're cut from a different fabric, honestly. Keep shining, and may you continue to grow wiser. And then Lily BW says, self-awareness shows in your thought flow. Quite admirable. Good looking out. Sowana Rana, you say, just subscribe to this channel. I love listening to both of you. Plenty of comments. I can't go through every one of them, but I appreciate you. You can also just drop yours right now with Lloyd's episode that is dropping on Tuesday on the Juice 2.0. Just say whatever you want to say, all right? It gets juicy on the Juice 2.0. Lloyd, let's check out questions from Instagram. Can we do that?
Yeah, no, that's cool.
All right. This one is from a Ransel. Let's see. Where is it? Ransel says, what's your take on South African events and club lifestyle in terms of promoting SA artists?
I don't know. I can't speak of SA. I'm not from there.
Right.
Yeah. So I think with SA, they have a bigger market, and they have they're probably 5 steps ahead of us.
Okay.
So everything they do, they're the footprint of everything that we are trying to do this side.
Right.
So they're always going to be different. They're always going to be ahead, and they're always going to be. The thing is, with the market, you do things according to how your market is. So whatever they're doing now, they're doing for their people.
For their people, the environment.
So whatever we're doing now, we're doing it for our own people. So our environment is never going to be the same.
Yes.
But we're a country that consumes a lot. So we consume a lot of stuff. So we buy or consume a lot of cultures. So Botswana is always going to take whatever is left over from all the other places, and then we try and make it cool.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
So yeah.
All right, this one is from Bakes. Oh, Bakes. Bakes says, ask Lloyd why he's not giving Bakes a chance. I've been shooting my shot for a minute.
What the hell? Wait. What?
Bakes says, ask Lloyd why he's not giving Bakes.
He's the one who said that. That's my boy. Like, I don't know.
Why aren't you
He's not my type.
Why?
He's not my type. I said I can give him someone else. He's not my type.
Bakes. Yeah, Lloyd says you're not his type. Sorry, man. We tried. I tried to play Cupid, but
I tried looking at him so many times.
It's like
I tried, my dog.
It's
not working.
All right, we're about to wrap up the show. Look at time, man. Time is crazy. Playing a little game with you. Do you mind?
Okay, cool.
This one is titled Complete the Freaking Sentence.
All right.
The finest honeys are found in. This is B-Dub edition, by the way. The finest honeys are found in
streets. I don't know.
In the streets?
In the streets.
Streets of what? Gabs?
Wait, is it baddies or just the finest huns?
Just the finest huns. There might be baddies. There might not be baddies.
Hey, I don't know. Let's just say the streets, right?
The streets.
Yeah.
All right. The most respectful ladies are found in
nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, that's your experience? Dude, I don't want to be you right now. The best vacation I've ever had was when I was at...
The best?
Vacation.
Mozambique.
Yeah, it's cool out there. I've nenever been, actually.
It's a thin line between cool and very dangerous. So it was very exciting.
Okay.
So there's element to it where when you drive or when you're driving around into the city center, it's very different because everyone is caged. There's guns everywhere and stuff like that. There's a lot of, but when you go to the islands, it's a totally different experience. So for me, that was cool.
The most amount of money I've spent on a hun is, I'm a millions. I'm a thousands. I'm a hundreds.
Hey, yo, to some we have cars out there. Like, let me just say that. We have cars out there. It's cool.
But
it's cool. There's no regret to it. I don't think it was. The reason why I have a problem with calculating it is because it was done willingly. So it's not.
Man, whatever. How much was it? Niggas, brothers out here trying to be.
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
5K?
No.
More than 5K?
Yeah.
More than 10K?
Yeah.
More than 15K?
It's not collectively, right?
Okay, yeah.
Just once off.
Once off, yeah.
Yeah, maybe around 50. Hey man, when you're in love, you just do a lot of you just do a lot of stuff, right? Like it's a lot. You don't realize it's a lot of money until you look at it. You're like,
sheesh.
Yeah.
What was it? A phone? What was it? What was happening here?
It was an experience.
It was an experience in Mozambique. 15K. All right. The best girlfriend I ever had is. The best girlfriend I've ever had is.
I can't hear you.
The best.
I can't hear you.
The best girlfriend I've ever had is. No. Dude, what's your body count anyway?
My what?
Your body count?
In terms of what? Calories?
Yeah. Okay. Moving right up. But you've had proper girlfriends, like proper relationships.
Yeah, no. I just got a relationship last year May.
Last year May.
Yeah.
Would you say that was the best you've ever had, or there were previous other ones that could take a?
No, she's still my nigga. She grew me a lot.
Yeah. So possibly the best you've ever had. Yeah.
I don't know what best because I haven't had anything after.
Okay. Good answer, by the way. The one time that I feel most alive is
when I'm at home.
Oh.
In my thoughts.
Just you alone.
Yeah.
You live alone?
Yeah.
Hey, yes. Yeah,
It's not by choice. It's not by choice. I wish I could. I wish. You know, it's very sad when you wake up in the morning and then you realize there's no one who's saying, "Have you eaten?"
Yeah.
That's sad.
Dude, welcome to our world, right?
That's whose world? Do you have a girlfriend?
I do. Yeah.
Huh?
It's what?
You have a what? Network?
No, network, my brother.
Alright.
The one thing I absolutely have no patience for is.
The one thing I don't have?
I absolutely have no patience for.
Disrespect.
Yeah. From whoever, whatever.
Yeah.
My biggest failure in life was when I
didn't do what made me at peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because peace, man, is so underrated.
Peace is a very important thing.
It's very underrated.
Peace is one thing that we take for granted, but choosing peace, whether you're walking away from money, you're walking away from bad relationship, or you're walking away from a bad situation, peace will always give you comfort all the time. Because if you're in a situation that doesn't give you peace, you're never gonna be happy. Yeah. Doesn't matter how much money you have. Doesn't matter how many girls you have around you. Yeah, doesn't matter. If you're not at peace, your face will show and your body will tell you that you're not at peace.
My current crush is...
my current what?
You gotta give us this one at least.
You said crusher.
Crush.
Crusher.
Not crusher.
Oreo. I like the Oreo one.
Dude, come on, man.
My current crush.
Crush, yeah.
I don't have...
Lori Harvey, because, we're single now.
I don't mind getting on the list of that. I mean, she's...
You could do better than Davido, man.
I don't think so.
Yeah, what? Is it a bag?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bag. That bag is too long.
I don't think I have a current crush.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah?
I don't know.
B-Dub.
B-Dub, okay. I don't think she's born yet.
What are you saying to all the honeys that are listening to you and watching you right now in B-Dub that have seen you and be like, you know what? Hey.
I don't know, man. They can shoot that shot. Let's see how it goes.
Ladies, shoot your shot.
I'm just joking. Someone's going to kill me. It's fine.
My favorite day to groove is...
Daytime. Yeah.
The first thing I do as soon as I wake up is...
I try to pray. But I give myself 30 minutes to just in silence. Yeah. Then I start my day.
My favorite drink to drink is don't mention brand, just what it is. Is it cognac, a whiskey?
Cognac.
Big boys. Big boy, because that's expensive drinks right there. Just one glass of that probably costs you like 45 or 60.
90 with dash.
Imagine that. But that's your favorite drink.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're drinking it every day?
No.
Okay.
I drink beer on a normal day. I'm not one of those guys who has to force. If I don't want to, it's not like I drink it all the time.
Yeah.
But I prefer it whenever I'm saying I want to have a good time.
Yeah.
But when it's a mellow night, I'll just have a beer.
Yeah. You're on the Juice 2.0.
I don't drink champagne.
You're on the of course.
I don't get it.
You're on the Juice 2.0. And Lloyd, last question. And you got to answer this very, very carefully.
Okay, cool.
My favorite radio show is?
I think this one.
My favorite.
Because you're cool.
Yeah.
Because you're cool.
Hey.
You're cool. You're actually cool. You're actually cool. I was very skeptical about it.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. Because a lot of people try a lot, but you don't. I mean, you're naturally cool. And you don't try too much. Like, you're not trying to force things. So it's just cool.
I'm going to cry.
So it's just really cool.
My brother, it's been such a lovely time, man.
Why didn't you bring me out when Palace was here? She's cool, dog. I think that's a crush.
Yeah, you're single, she's single. That's the crush. That's the...
I don't know, a contract allows it, but it's cool.
I don't think a contract allows that, man. I think Palace's contract is you do not date for the period that you are Miss Botswana. I should have asked that. What's that?
Isn't she dating Data Seiko?
No, she says she's not.
Oh.
Yeah, we asked that question. Everybody wanted to know.
Okay.
So Lloyd, Palesa, yeah?
I think she's listening, so it's cool.
Yeah.
God is listening as well.
God is listening as well. You know?
Yeah, life is fair.
Just look into the camera and tell her, Palesa, 15K Mozambique. That's the dude.
Those are not my words. But it's cool. It's cool.
My brother, where can they find you for more interaction?
Find me on Instagram, Lucky Lloyd, Facebook, Lucky Lloyd. I'm not a really social media person, but in terms of events, architects, dots of groove.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah,
we didn't talk a lot about that. We
needed to. Yeah, we needed to.
So I don't know. There's no time now.
Yeah, we left with a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically, Architects of Groove, it's a concept that was started by one of my friends. And the tricky part about it is I work with a lot of my friends, so it's a team.
I've seen that, yeah.
So it's a concept of building and constructing groove. So that's why we call it Architects of Groove. So every single event that we do is a different experience.
I like that.
So we're creating experiences.
What's the next event from Architects of Groove?
We have something coming on the 6th of August. It's very big.
But it's August, dude. Are we waiting for winter to just jump out?
Yeah. It's a collaboration with an essay podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh. And then a collaboration with a radio show in B-Dub.
Exactly.
There we go.
I think you should come actually. You can do a live read on the show. It's on a Saturday.
Yeah.
You guys, you can pre-record.
I like that.
You can come to that.
I like
That'll
that.
be cool.
This dude is amazing, and check his video that drops on Tuesday at 10 a.m. His name is Lloyd. My brother, I appreciate you so much. God bless you. All the best with everything that you're touching. And until we see each other again back on the show.
Let's hope next time I'm married.
All right. Hey, to Palesa.
It's tough.
15K.
It's tough.
Mozambique.
It's tough.
Okay.
I didn't say Palesa. It's fine. All right, cool.
9 in the morning, that means I gotta go, man. You've been amazing as always because you're a part of the Juicy family. My name is TKay. Check me out at TKay Lenin, all social media platforms, at TKay Dimples on Twitter. God bless you. God bless what you do. And hey, our YouTube channel, the Juice 2.0. We appreciate you so much for everyone that's... how could I even forget? You guys are not fair. My camera, the TabStan threw me 1K subscribers in 3 months. All right, I'm out of here. Joe is coming. God bless you.
Power to engage your world.